Ladies and gentlemen, to Fiesta Friday. Good to have you along for the ride. Welcome back once again. Local First is Guam's is set to launch an online community directory. Now, here to talk all about it is Denise Mendiola-Hertzlet. Can talk about it way better than I can, as evidenced by that lovely intro. So thanks so much for being with us here. And congratulations, the latest project that you're working on. You're doing a million things.
Yes, we are doing a lot of stuff over there. So thank you for having us on today. The Local First Guam is a nonprofit organization that is an expansion of the Buy Local campaign. And it was a grant that was written by Dr. Anita Enriquez at the University of Guam. So since the grant ended, we created a nonprofit organization there, and it's a 501c3 nonprofit. And the idea is to be able to promote local everything, local businesses, local communities, local
Very
organizations, cool. Yeah. So what we're doing next Thursday, that's January 29th at 1 p.m. at the university, we are launching the first community online directory.
Love it.
You would think that there are online directories already for businesses.
There have been a few, but they've kind of like, you know, some have fizzled out. Other people are like, wow, I didn't realize how much work this was and everything. So let's kind of like hand it off. Yeah, it is.
So this is a little different. And the difference is that we are really looking at the grassroots, the local, like local business, independent model. So what you're not going to see in this directory are franchises, businesses that have headquarters off island. So we're looking at businesses that are starting here and growing, and then hopefully they grow out, you know, outside Guam. They become export businesses, export products, things like that. But what we're doing is we're focusing on those local independent businesses that we can help to grow. And what happens is it's designed like an app. So you can get onto the website, you can search for a keyword, anything that you're looking for, and then those businesses will pop up.
Very cool. I was going to say, like, you know, having done some database work myself.
That's why I thought you would know more than
How much
anyone.
of a chore was it when you categorized everything? Because that is the key when you do a directory, making sure that everything is, you know.
That's been the biggest challenge. We had to find the most popular words, we had to find the keywords, and so we've got a great website developer that's working on it right now.
Awesome.
And what you do is, you know, you just say, I want kale, and then the businesses will pop up that sell kale, that grow it, that sell it. And so you can even search for the name of the business. If you already know what it is, it pops up. And so it gives you the location, background, everything about it, but most importantly, it gives you a face to the business. So you're going to see a picture of the owner, a little story behind the business, how they got started, and then we also have the feature where you get a street view. So that's the fun part about it.
Oh, nice. So you tap Google Maps?
Great.
Very nice. Okay, so I'm just thinking now, because you've spoken about this, I think very tactically, so generically you're not referring it to as just a site or anything like this. I'm assuming this is on the web right now, and do you plan to hit the holy trinity of online services, having a web presence, being on social media, and then also having a mobile app?
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, so we
What's the roadmap for that?
Right now, we're going to start with this directory on the website, and then the next phase is to be able to, and we already have the Facebook page, so we're going to already link all of that, and then we're going to go to the next phase as we start to populate a little bit more. Then we're going to work more on the app itself, and then just making sure that it can go on multiple platforms. And so we're thinking of the busy consumer, and we're thinking of the visitor. So what are they looking for before they come here? And then for our typical resident here, what are we looking for? When do we need it? A lot of times it's when we're on the road and we're trying to go someplace.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we're thinking of them and we're designing it that way.
Very cool. Will you be curating the information all yourself in-house, or can people, you know, submit a new, like say if you know, Mr. Photographer, Mike Extraordinaire and everything put together, like Mike's video company and everything, could he submit his site to you and get it listed?
I'm so glad you mentioned that because I forgot to mention that. Yes, this is actually why it's called a community online directory. What we're looking for is a community to send us the information, and then we go through the process. What we're trying to encourage are businesses that are going to go out and get their business license. We want them to be legitimate businesses, so we're going to process them through that. But we want it to come from the community, and we want them to submit their information, and then we load it from there.
Very cool. Yeah. So there is a vetting process, and you will qualify to make sure, you know, it's not just anybody who put their name in there.
Exactly. There is a vetting process. And I want to make sure that we mention that we have strategic partners we call cluster groups. So we have Gita, Guam Product Sale folks. We have Chamorro Village, Guma, Guam Unique Merchandise and Art. And then we also have other folks that we're bringing to the mix, One Village, One Product, and of course, Local First businesses.
So you are you're happily embracing the role of nerd now. as I did 25 years ago.
Total
Welcome
geek.
to the club.
Thank you.
How fun is it to actually work on something like this where, I mean, logistically and technically, obviously, it's a huge undertaking, but maybe not so much as like, other projects where, like you're
Yeah.
managing going back and forth with people. Now it's all digital.
In the beginning, I felt really dumb with the website developer because I was coming at it from the consumer standpoint. But when we started talking to each other, and as a group, as a team, we were learning a lot about what goes on behind the scenes. And it is a lot of work for them to be able to create these apps, these websites. And so there is some, what we're finding out is that person is a real key person in the business. Somebody that you either contract out to or you hire them on. Because these days, social media, you need somebody that's going to manage it on a daily basis because the business owner just doesn't have the time. It's just not realistic. So we're going to start seeing more and more emphasis on the technical side of the business because everybody's going social media, everybody's going mobile and online.
And I like the fact how you've emphasized there will be a quality control aspect to it.
Absolutely.
Ensuring that when we use this, 2, 3, 4 years down the road, it's not going to have all these false
No.
positive posts and like a bunch of spam and everything like that. It's actually going to be legit businesses and information
Yes.
I can use.
It has to be usable. It has to be a tool. It has to be something that everybody can use.
Well done. Well, where can people check it out?
Right now, it's not live. It's going to go live on Thursday. So if you can come to the launch, it's going to be January 29th at 1 p.m. at the University of Guam Leon Guerrero School of Business. That's in the IT&E room, which is room 131. So basically, when you're looking at the building, just go to the left side in the atrium, and then you'll be able to go in, and then you're going to be able to sample some of the business features. They're going to bring food. They're going to bring some products, things like that.
Well, if there is a front row center where I can sit and everything, I will be right there because, we highly encourage everybody to
We're
get
going to
involved.
put your name right there, Jason.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
And congratulations again.
Thanks
That's a
so
wonderful
much.
thing you're doing for the community.
Thank you.
All right, stay tuned, everybody. We are back after this.
Your community calendar is brought to you by Taco Bell. Whether it's your first meal or your fourth meal, we've got you covered. Taco Bell, live Moss.
Welcome to Chili's.
There's a place where you can eat out of the ordinary. Chili's Sweet Meat Savory has the flavors you're craving. Try our new skillet crab dip, blended with mixed cheeses and fresh cilantro. Or our smoked salmon salad, topped with cilantro chili sauce. Save some room for our tender smoked garlic sirloin, served with roasted garlic. We didn't leave out our fresh watermelon lemonade, available all day for a limited time. Chili's, serving up a good time every time. Locally owned and operated.
Welcome to Chili's.
John and Horace Dodge launched their first car in 1914. But they were not only business partners, they were brothers. Competitive, stubborn, and always pushing each other the way only brothers can. Years later, their spirit lives on.
Everyone, we are out of time. Thank you so much for watching and have a safe weekend. Good night.
Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E, Life in Motion. Chili's, serving up a great time every time.
Previously on The Biggest Loser. After 15 weeks at Comeback Canyon,
This is the comeback you've been dreaming of.
Bob returned to the ranch with his comeback champion, Woody.
I'm back.
Toma won his first challenge, and with the competition at its highest, the weigh-in was one for the record books.
Lori, I'm sorry to tell you that you are not the biggest loser, and it is time for you to go.
And now, these athletes return to where it all began, the Los Angeles Coliseum. It's down to the final four. They will reflect on the past 17 grueling weeks of blood, sweat, and tears.
I know I'm dying in 5 years. You don't have to remind me.
And someone's dream of becoming a finalist will end tonight.
This week is really it. This is your last opportunity. This gets you to the show. This gets you to the Super Bowl. And I can't help but think about walking up this hill to the gym week 1. How much different this feels for me. It's crazy to think that we're finally in the last week.
It's nice to be able to just think back that we were here 17 weeks ago, confused and scared and anxious and nervous. Here we are, I think, 4 individuals who are all very sure of who we are and how far we've come.
Hey. I walk in the gym and I see Jenna Wolf from the Today Show, and I'm like, whoa, what is she doing here?
My name is Jenna Wolf. I'm the lifestyle and fitness correspondent for the Today Show. Kick! Kick! And I'm here at the Biggest Loser Ranch as a guest trainer for the 4 remaining contestants.
We have fitness expert Jenna Wolf from the Today Show here today with us.
Hi, you guys.
And
Hi.
she's going to be working you guys out today.
Okay.
Okay.
She is going to show everyone that just because you're pregnant doesn't mean that you can't work out.